Hi everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com with our regular little information vlog on what's out to buy here in the UK, and obviously check your territories, but obviously all these will be available online or on your local supermarket in the UK. Obviously we don't obviously do you have little stores where you are, then you're very lucky, but obviously it's usually supermarkets or online here in the UK. Now please, if you're new to the channel, you're interested in these, do movie reviews, TV drama reviews as well, little poster specials, stuff like that, please push that all notification button, push the bell notifications and set your notifications to public so you know when these little vlogs and information videos are coming out. Right, let's have a look. So we're talking out on the 1st of June, so we're into a new month, 1st of June 2020. So I've got 5 films, obviously. Well, do we need to discredit one of the films because I'm used to it being a TV series, but it's now a film as well. The 13th, obviously, in a line of series and films. So yes, 5 films and 1 TV series that's out to buy now. So let's have a look at the films, and all these films I've actually done a proper review on. I've done a more in-depth review on. So please check out the links below, or follow me on Twitter, or check the playlists, etc., to find the specific reviews I've done on all these. So sometimes my little thoughts vary a little bit to what Internet Movie Database and Rotten Tomatoes think. So please, if you can do that, fantastic. Right, the first one I'm going to look at, and the first one that caused the most problems to everybody apart from me, and I stand alone in saying I quite enjoyed it eventually. I'm not going to say I enjoyed it all, but I certainly enjoyed it eventually. And we're talking Cats, a U rating. It's $9.99 on DVD, $14.99 on Blu-ray. 105 minutes. Andrew, I think it's a lot shorter than the stage play. I think 105 minutes seemed to go on for a lot longer than that, the stage version. Of course, Andrew Lloyd Webber's stage hits the big screen, and you've got actors like James Corden, Judi Dench, Jason Derulo, Idris Elba, Ian McKellen, Taylor Swift, all starring in this. And I think it's not. There's a thing with musicals now to sing them live, isn't there? But obviously this is obviously all dubbed, not dubbed, but obviously all altered and messed around within the studio, because they're certainly not the natural voices as the singing. Is it any good? Well, this is the problem, isn't it? I mean, it was a $95 million budget, and it only made 75 million at the box office, but you had all the expenses, etc., etc., to actually promote the thing. I mean, they're reckoning at the moment they've made a $90 million loss on it, so not very good at all. And you can see that from the reviews. Rotten Tomatoes only give it a 21% positivity rating, which is pretty poor based on 302 reviews, with an overall rating of just 3.69 out of 10. The Metascore rating, that's the critics on IMDB, that's only 3.2 out of 10 based on 51 critics. And the overall Joe Public, that's you and me watching it, review, Internet Movie Database review, 2.7 out of 10. Look at my review on it. I'm a bit different to everybody else, but as I say, I must admit, for the first, I'll just briefly summarise here. For the first 15-20 minutes, I probably would have agreed near those low scores, but after that, no, a little bit higher in my opinion. So check that out anyway. But that's Cats out to buy, and obviously, if you want to, I will be buying it at some stage. I'm not going to say I'm going to buy it now, brand new, but I will be buying. I will say now I will be buying Cats. And the next one, another biggie, the massive film. Again, please check out my personal review, Parasite, which is the 15 rating, obviously the great award-winning film as well. $9.99 on DVD, $14.99 on Blu-ray, 131 minutes, so it's very, very long. A desperate family plan, a very desperate deception, and all goes wrong, obviously. And I'll try and pronounce some of the actors' names: Song Kang-ho, Lee Sun-kyun, Cho Yun-young, Chow Woo-shik, Park So-dam. Don't know if anywhere near with them. Any good? Well, budget. It got back. It's made a 46 million profit. It's $46 million profit. So it isn't fantastic based on the thing, but that's just early days. There's lots of things to add to that. That was the initial box office release profits. Rotten Tomatoes give it a 99% approval rating. 99%. So everyone said it was positive, had a positive feeling on it. That's based on 431 reviews, and overall it's still got a 9.37 out of 10. So obviously all the scores were 10s and probably the odd 8 or 9, but 9.37 out of 10. The Metascore, the critics gave it 9.6 out of 10. Internet Movie Database, which is Joe Public, you and me, 8.6 out of 10. So still very, very high. Check out, please, what I thought of it, and I did enjoy it, but I don't think I was quite as high. But please check out my personal review on Parasite, which is now out to buy. And also out to buy is the brand new Grudge, whether you want to or not. 2020, 15 rating, $9.99 on DVD, $14.99 on Blu-ray. 90 minutes, an hour and a half. Obviously the Japanese curse hits America again. We've seen it before. We've seen the original. We've seen the revamp with the American version, which I thought was okay at the time. But now we've got another version. Why? I do not know. Demian Bichir, Andrea Riseborough, John Cho and Lin Shaye all star. It made money, so that's all they cared about, isn't it? It was a 14 million budget and it made over 50 million at the box office, so allowing for expenses, I'm sure it made some small profit before video. Rotten Tomatoes, only 2 out of 10, so even less than Cats. 116 reviews, 4.2 out of 10 overall, which is a little bit higher. Metascore, only 4.1 out of 10 based on 27 reviews. Internet Movie Database, you and me, 4.2 out of 10. Did I agree with that? Well, I think it was a little bit kinder, but not much. Please check out my little review. So that's the Grudges out to buy also. And the next one, kids one, and I found out my granddaughters hadn't seen this yet, which I was surprised by. Onward, which is obviously a Disney Pixar elves and mythical creatures picture. $9.99 on DVD, $14.99 on Blu-ray, and $19.99 on 3D. Yes, we still get 3D ones. Obviously the voices of Chris Pratt, Tom Holland, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Octavia Spencer, amongst many more. Yeah, I mean, this was affected really by the COVID effect. This is one of the first films in a big way for Disney affected. So it's only actually made back in the box office about 103 million, which isn't brilliant. But obviously they say that'll be the COVID effect. But obviously the way Disney promote these things, I'm sure it'll do a lot better on the various sources they get to sell these things. Rotten Tomatoes, 8.8 out of 10, so very healthy, very good score, 300 based on 303, with an overall rating of 7.16 out of 10. The Metascore a little bit lower, 6.1 out of 10. And Internet Movie Database a bit lower than the Rotten Tomatoes, 7.5 out of 10, but still a good score. And just see what I thought. I don't think it was quite as high as that, and I had some small minor quibbles about Onward, but please check out my personal review. But that's Onward out to buy for the kids, and I certainly won't put you off buying it if you want to keep the kids happy for an hour or two, and then obviously another hour or two a couple of days later, then another hour or two a few days after that. Right, and on to the last film we're going to look at. And this is the one I was calling a series, wasn't it, at first? Because, of course, it's Red Dwarf, Promised Land. And we've had 13 incarnations of this with the odd film, the odd mini-series, and the odd 6-episode series. So this is the 13th incarnation. 87 minutes. It's 12 rating, $9.99 on DVD, $14.99 on Blu-ray. And it's obviously got Chris Barry, Craig Charles, Danny John Jules and Robert Llewellyn. The DVD includes behind the scenes, outtakes and deleted scenes, etc. I'm a big fan of Red Dwarf, so please check out my review. Overall, Internet Movie Database, 7.7 out of 10, which I think is fair enough. It does have its problems, like any of these 30-minute things that are dragged out for an hour and a half. But yeah, Red Dwarf, The Promised Land, one of my favourites, and yes, another one I will buy at some stage. And the last one we're going to look at, one I did start to watch, but for some reason I stopped watching it. It's not because it was particularly bad, it's just obviously something else took its place. Watchmen Season 1, which is a 15, that's $24.99 DVD, $28.99 on Blu-ray. Obviously it's masked vigilante action, isn't it? 9 episodes, 504 minutes. Regina King, Jeremy Irons, Don Johnson, etc. in it. Yeah, and I remember I did sort of enjoy it, so I will go back and watch this again. But this is now out to buy, Watchmen Series 1. Internet Movie Database, an 8.1 out of 10 score, so very healthy. Individual episodes scored anywhere between 7.9 and a massive 9.5, so that is well liked. So that's Watchmen Season 1, and I'm going to go back and watch that. I'm going to go back and watch that. Anyway, that's that. That's the only series out, Watchmen Season 1. But obviously the films to buy this week, Cats, yes I will. Parasite, I would even, but obviously probably won't. The Grudge 2020, definitely not. Onward, yeah, if the kids are coming around. And Red Dwarf, Promised Land, yes, I will buy that. Anyway, thanks for joining me for What's Out to Buy. Let me know what you're going to buy this week, or what you think of some of the titles I've read there. Let me know what you think of Cats. As I say, there's also a review out fairly. I put the review out fairly recently, because I knew this was this vlog was coming out to buy it, and I'd done the review a couple of months ago, but I just hadn't had the opportunity to put it out there. So please let me know what you think of Cats, and yeah, give it a chance. That's all I can say to you. Just give it. Just if you've watched it and turned off after 15 minutes, try again and get past that 15-20 minutes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter at nostalgia_movie or at Charles Deneen. Deneen spelled D-I-N-N-E-N. I try to follow everyone back. And I'm on Facebook at BoardGameGeek with links to MovieGameNostalgia.com, my little website for old and rare DVDs, movie posters from the 1990s and 2000s, and some board games as well on there. So if you get a chance to have a look around MovieGameNostalgia.com, visual thumbs up to you. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to do with the rest of the day. Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families, and more importantly, let's all look after each other. And hopefully join me again for something very similar, a review, special, or some information vlogs very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.